Santa Rosa Junior College is one game away from clinching consecutive Big 8 conference titles. Who's in their way? Cosumnes River College in its sophomore day here in Sacramento. Will the Hawks get in the Bear Cubs' way? You'll find out next. Welcome to the campus of Cosumnes River College in Sacramento. The Community Athletic Center here, Clark Court. In the background, you can hear the going and celebrating sophomore day here as the last home game for the Hawks. Santa Rosa is 20-4. And they are 13-0 in conference, and they have won 15 straight games. And this is their last road game. And what the Bear Cubs want to do, obviously, it's one game at a time, but they want to win out and get one of those top 4 seeds and host home playoff basketball. That's the goal. They're going against Cosumnes River, who is 8-15, 4-9 in conference, 3-7 at home. They're coming off a big win against Sac City, 74-53. They shot fantastically from the field. They were 28-48 from the field and 7-16 from long range. They're coached by Jonathan James in his second season. And they're looking to get a W and close out their home season. Santa Rosa, in their last game, they beat Modesto Junior College. That game was streamed live here on NorCal SportsTV. They won 78-71. The stat that I like from that game is that they had 3 starters with 5 assists each. And when you have Yane and Graves and Sufi distributing the basketball, that is a great sign of sharing the basketball and green light basketball. And green light's a term that the Bear Cubs use as far as where that shot is available and when it's opportune time for it to go in the basket. And the more we watch of Santa Rosa, and I was talking to Coach McMillan after the game against Modesto, you can just tell when they are going to make a shot because it seems like there's a consistent way they're sharing the basketball, looking to make that extra pass. Santa Rosa is number 3 in the state and just playing really good basketball. They've had some tight games, but they've found ways to win. And when you find ways to win, that's a confidence building opportunity for your team.
Can we please give all our sophomores a round of applause?
As they finish the sophomore day, then the Bear Cubs will take the floor and we'll get things going here at Clark Court. Beautiful spring-like day here in the early part of February, and we appreciate you streaming in wherever you may be here on NorCal Sports TV. Our officials are Aaron Broadway, Scott Clark, and Ken Jones Jr. And we'll get to the starting lineups here shortly. Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Jolly Washer Express, the fastest, most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Tri-Mic Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. Lagunitas Brewing Company, lively tap room offering beer tasting, snacks, a retail store, and a regular live music in Petaluma. Vice Properties, North Bay Ranches, Vineyards, and Estates, plus commercial and investment properties, viceproperties.com. Wild California, it's the crispiest, crunchiest, most delicious, and healthy snacks around. Watch out, potato chips. Things are about to get wild. Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa, proudly serving the wine country for 60 years. The Almond Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for 40 years. Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation in helping NorCal Sports TV bring you Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Some of the conference leaders Skylar Chavez averaging over 19 and a half a game, is 3rd in the conference in scoring. He's also 7th in rebounding with just over 7, followed by Sadiq Sufi, who has just under 6.5 rebounds a game. Field goal percentage, Sufi 51.9, and Chavez just above 50%. When you are the 3rd leading scorer in conference and you're shooting above 50%, you are taking great shots and you have great decision-making process going on in that noggin. As far as 3-point percentages, Sufi, Chavez, Keeve, and Perez all fill out the top 10. So the Bear Cubs, this is their last road game, and then they'll finish at home against Sierra and American River next week. And I don't believe anybody's ever finished undefeated in conference in the Big 8. So there's a lot of things out there to play for. You take them one at a time. You get the conference title. You get the league title. And to honor America, our national anthem. our public address announcer, Candace Wilder, with the starting lineups.
Starting lineup for Santa Rosa. Sophomore at guard, number 3, Cedric Ian. Sophomore at guard, number 21, O'Keefe.
I wanted to do it after. That's all right. Leave it up. That's the Santa Rosa lineup. Yune, Graves, Keeve, Sufi, and Chavez. And now for Cosumnes River. Please. There's the lineups for both teams. Sidhu, Roberson, Austin, McCallion, and Maxwell. And they even gave me something to pronounce the name, and McCallion. We're trying here on NorCal Sports TV. The Bear Cubs in their dark uniforms. And Cosumnes River in the white uniforms. Maxwell will jump against Chavez. Thanks for streaming in here on NorCal Sports TV. Big 8 conference matchup. Will the Bear Cubs clinch the outright title tonight? They lead by 3 games, with 3 games to go with a sweep over Modesto. So technically they've won the conference, but they don't want any stinking ties. Bear Cubs moving the basketball around, talking to Coach James before the game. We've got to stop those shooters. Air ball for the Bear Cubs. And Santa Rosa can shoot with the best of them. Bad pass, but the Hawks recover. Air ball. And Sidhu with a couple of nice plays underneath the basket. 4 on the shot clock. Back rim. And Chavez doing an excellent job screening out. Keeve breaks down the defense with a dribble entry. Kicks it to Chavez. And there's good. That's a green light basketball. Attack the basket. Attack the basket, drive and kick, give your teammate an opportunity. Bear Cubs switching their man-to-man defense. Low post move, doesn't go, and Sufi with a rebound. He had 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists against Modesto. Graves, back rim. And Roberson with the rebound, and he'll push for the Hawks. That drive doesn't go. Chavez tips it over to Graves. Turnover Santa Rosa. And we got a foul on the floor on Keeve. Santa Rosa won the first matchup back on January 11th, 72-62. We got a timeout on the floor. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes. You'll never have an attendant trying to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. And if you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Coach James with a timeout. The Bear Cubs players bringing their own cheering squad off the bench. That 3 attempt off the timeout is no good. Yane with a rebound, and Kiev with the early release and the layup. Yane had 8 points, 5 assists versus Modesto. He only had 2 points in the matchup in January against the Hawks. He was 1 of 8 from the field. Low post entry. That left-hander shot by Maxwell doesn't go, and Chavez will get the rebound. $15 on the shot clock. Chavez for 3. It's good. He's 2 for 2. $8-0 Santa Rosa. And then Jalen Valverde with the 3. That wing shot doesn't go by Yane, and Valverde with the rebound. And I'm aging myself, but that's the old Potsy Weber shot over the backboard. Happy Days, 8 o'clock every Tuesday in the 70s. Our director, Rick Stewart, he's the only one in the entire, well, there's probably a few others. The Hawks pick up in the backcourt. Graves brings it up. And the Bear Cubs will get into their offense. Sufi, top of the key, over to Yane for 3. Heartbreak. Nathan Wilson with the rebound into the game for the Hawks. Cosumnes River had a great game against Sac City. 74-53 and shot the lights out of the basketball. Yane with the steal, and credit Jalen Valverde with the hustle, and the chicken strip. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Santa Rosa. Graves with the basketball. Low post entry down to Chavez. Kicks to Graves. Back out to Chavez. His third 3 is good. 3 for 3 for Chavez. He was 4 of 6 from long range on Tuesday and was our Fit Pro Go player of the game. That fadeaway doesn't go, and Yane with a tough rebound. And he'll attack. Great movement of the basketball. Coach McMillan will take that possession. Sure, he'd like to make the basket, but everybody touched the basketball, and we got a timeout. Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Tri-Mic Mechanical, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company. Boy, does that sound good today. Vice Properties, Wild, California, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, the Omelet Express, and Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. We've got a lot of great games coming up tomorrow night. We'll have a crew down at We've got a crew down in Kalinga doing the Fresno City College game against West Hills. Then we will be over at St. Joseph's of Alameda as they host St. Patrick, St. Vincent. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV or follow us on our social media platforms at NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. The first basket was not made by the Hawks until 16:34 left in the first half. 2 timeouts called already by Jonathan James. Appreciate his help. And Matt Bradley and the entire athletic staff here at Cosumnes River College. How's that for enunciation? Never in my resume to say I was uncoachable. Trey Pugh checks into the basketball game. Had 9 points off the bench against Modesto on Tuesday. Only thing I don't like about Trey, he calls me sir. And I love the respect. Corner 3 doesn't go, and Key with a rebound. He had 7 rebounds on Tuesday, as well as a nice elbow to the forehead that was bleeding up, but he's super glued up and ready to go. And he's not sniffing super glue. He got his stitch glued up. Chavez throws to no one, and it goes out of bounds. He thought Graves was there, but he wasn't. Drive and kick. Keefe slips. And Jordan Roberson takes advantage. Bear Cubs do a good job of breaking the press. Keefe to Pugh. And that 3 doesn't go. Nice drive and a basket. Jalen Valverde. But nice drive and no help there on the man-to-man defense. No one was on the same page defensively for the Hawks, and Sufi takes advantage. That 3 goes awry. going to give his name one more shot. Gore Makalyelin. Right, my senator that I don't like very much if I mispronounce it. It rhymes with Einstein. Graves with the basketball. Drive and kick to Kiev. And they call Graves for the travel. (13-7). Nearly halfway through the first half. Chavez with another rebound. Kiev breaks down the defense. He sees a lane, he's going to take it. Wilson with the basketball. Kicks it to Valverde. Austin along the baseline. Bear Cubs working hard on defense. But Roberson nails the three. Averaging 12 points per game. Had 15 versus Santa Rosa and was 5 of 7 from long range. Sufi with a three. They're trying to get the ball down low, but the Bear Cubs are collapsing. And Ryan Perez with the basketball. Kicks it to Kiev in the corner, and the Bear Cubs will reset. And Sufi just sets his man down low, and Coach James quickly calls a timeout. Coach McMillan talking to his ball club. The Bear Cubs having some high-quality possessions, and the score shows. When is our next Bear Cub basketball game on NorCal Sports TV? Either be February 23rd or 24th. California Community College Men's Basketball Association. I don't know if that's exactly how that acronym means. Playoffs. But the Bear Cubs got to get their first win this game, and you win out. I don't see any reason why they're not a top 4 seed, getting chances based off winning, hosting a couple of games. Back rim, Kiev gobbles up the rebound. Sharon of the basketball. Chavez nearly gets the offensive rebound but can't control it, and the Hawks will go in transition. Jordan Roberson had 9 points and 5 rebounds against Sac City on Tuesday. Pugh, Chavez, Kiev, Perez, and Jason McMillan's in the game. Pugh, back rim. This never had the feeling that was going to go in. It's something we talked about before the game started, is the confidence and the looks that the Bear Cubs are getting and knowing when that ball is going to go in. Tough one for Chavez. He's now 3 of 4 from long range. McKaylian with the three. As I try. McMillan with the basketball. Perez had 19 off the bench against the Hawks the last time they played, and Keeve whistled for the player control foul, and I believe that's his second. Sufi and Graves will check in. Chavez and Keeve will take a rest.
Graves and Sufi checking for center Rosa.
It was 20 to 10, but a couple of successful possessions for the Hawks have cut the lead in half. That's going to leave a bruise. Paul Ori saves that one off Jason McMillan's thigh. I don't know if it'll leave a Wilsonberger stamp, but that'll leave a bruise. Five on the shot clock. Out of control shot goes Jalen Valverde. McMillan's shot doesn't draw iron. And an opportunity, a 7-0 run here for the Hawks. Graves with the rebound. Over to Pugh. And Pugh will be subbed out for by Malcolm Jenkins. It was 20 to 10. Opportunity for the Hawks to either tie or get within 1 point. And have a chance to tie it up. Roberson working hard. No one blocked him out. Had several attempts at the free throw line, and now it's a 9-0 run for the Hawks, and if they can make this free throw, it'll tie it up. A 10-0 run for the Hawks. And just like that, Jordan Graves stops that run with the three. And we got to travel. But a lot of those 50-50 basketballs are going to Cosumnes River. And I'm sure that's something that Coach McMillan will bring up at halftime. Go get the basketball. Chavez. He's 3 of 4 from 3 and 1 of 1 from his 2-point range. I knew it was a 2. but the point is he's 4 of 5 from the field. Now it's a little 5-0 run for the Bear Cubs. And a travel. Last 2 times down the court, the Hawks have turned the basketball over. The Hawks continue their man-to-man. They have played some zone. Nice cut by Chavez to the basket, but the Hawks were helping. High post entry to Chavez, 17-footer, back rim. And Paul Ori with the rebound. Up and under, finger roll. Daraje Austin was 3 of 6 from three-point range at 19 points and 5 assists against Sac City. And converts the old-fashioned 3. 2 of those in the last 5 minutes. Help the cause for the Hawks. Jenkins with the basketball. Spin move. And he draws the foul, and he'll get a couple of free throws. First free throws on the game for the Bear Cubs. Nails the first. Cedric Yane checks in for Ryan Perez. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Jenkins makes both free throws. The last time these two teams played, the Hawks only had 5 points off their bench, and Santa Rosa had 19. That 3 doesn't go, and great position by Sufi, and Chavez is the beneficiary. It's a big word for me to use on a Friday. And we got a foul on Valverde. Nobody real serious foul trouble here. Second team foul for the Hawks. Coach McMillan calling out away. Chavez doesn't get that 18-footer to go. And Jalen Valverde with the basketball. Bear Cubs led 20-10 and then a 10-0 run. Tied the game, and then a Jordan Graves 3 got the Bear Cubs the lead back. Valverde with a 3. Yane doesn't go. A lot of one-and-dones for the Bear Cubs. And bad defense that time. Daraje Austin takes it right to the basket, was able to penetrate. Nobody got in his way. Ole. Nearly turned over. It'll be Bear Cub basketball, 17 on the shot clock. Nice offensive rebound and put back. Malcolm Jenkins with 4 points off the bench. And the Bear Cubs get back in the lead. That drive doesn't go. Tipped up in the air. 50-50 ball that the Bear Cubs get that time. Jenkins doing a good job off the bench. And an offensive foul called on Graves. Clearing the way with the elbow. Perez checks in for Graves. Low post entry, kick back out to the perimeter. Austin drives, and they call a foul on the shot, which is a little unusual. When he was driving, it looked like he was passing it behind him, but nevertheless, a couple more free throws for the Hawks, and it's tied. And the Hawks take the lead. Nice drive. And Sufi cuts to the basket. Perez with the assist. Sufi with the layup. And the Bear Cubs take back the lead. Ten on the shot clock. Nice defense. 3, 2, doesn't go. Chavez with the rebound, and the Bear Cubs can play for the last shot. But they just spit in the wind of that, and Perez, 22-footer, goes about 24, goes out of bounds. And Coach McMillan immediately says 2 words: be smart. If you're going to take that shot, you better make it. Drive and kick. That 3 doesn't go. And it's 31-30, Santa Rosa Junior College. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express will wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes, and you'll never have an attendant try to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. If you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Pioneer Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa JC basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball is also brought to you by, in part, Tribec Mechanical, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, Osceolo's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company in Petaluma, Vice Properties, Wild, California, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, the Omelet Express, and Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. We're at halftime here at the Community and Athletic Center on the campus of Cosumnes River College here at Clark Court. We're going to take a brief timeout, audio break, and then we'll come back with the second half You're watching NorCal Sports TV. We're back here at halftime. Scoring first for the Bear Cubs. Skylar Chavez has 11, including 3 threes, and has 6 rebounds, or 5 rebounds. Sufi has 9 for the Bear Cubs. For the Hawks, Jordan Roberson has 18. Correct that, he's got 9. A 3 and then 3 twos. The Hawks have made 1, 2, 3 threes and mix that with 2 old-fashioned threes, and that's got them right in this ball game.
Streamed live in HD on NorCalSportsTV.com, or just click anywhere there after to watch the game. And watch the NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of junior college athletics in Northern California.
I love when they hear our promotion read in the arena. We have 2 games tomorrow. We'll be at Coalinga for the West Hills as they host Fresno City College. And then we'll have another crew over at St. Joseph's for a high school game against St. Patrick's. And right at the start of the half, Cosumnes River jumps ahead with the layup. They're up 32-31. And Yane misses. And Keeve with a rebound. And he'll go right to the basket. And he's fouled and it counts. You got to get in front of him. He's just going to keep driving and attack. And he gets the layup and a chance for the old-fashioned 3. Keeve now has 7 points. And the Bear Cubs take the lead back. We're gonna track those second half lead changes. And there's another one, actually a tie. And Roberson with the layup. Sufi wide open look, heartbreak. Call it travel. Cosumnes River's playing with a lot of confidence. They had a big win at Sac City, who was, on the bubble about making the playoffs, and the Hawks got the win. Chavez with the basketball, and he turns it over. And Coach McMillan didn't like that call. How can you all miss that? Those are his words, not my words. We're big supporters of the officials. Block shot by Sufi. Graves gets the rebound, and he'll push. Nice move by Graves, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Okay, the 3's not working, so let me fake, let me lie, and think I'm going to shoot that shot. Put ball on the floor, attack the basket, get fouled, get a couple of free throws. Misses the free throw. Graves, one of the leading assist men, not only in the conference, but in the state, averaging 5 assists a game. And as we mentioned earlier, 3 Bear Cub starters had 5 assists each. Graves splits the free throws, and that's our third second half lead change. Nice help defense by Yane. Chavez comes over, but nobody blocks out on the backside, and Onkar Sidhu does a nice job. He's done that a handful of times today, just keeping the ball alive. And the Bear Cubs went to help, but nobody slid down and blocked out on the weak side, and the Hawks take advantage. They miss the free throw. Misses both. Sufi with the rebound, gives it to Graves, and he'll set the offense. Or just goes to the basket. His shot is rejected. And the Hawks will attack. Nice drive, but doesn't go by Sidhu. Hawks like to drive and kick. Or just drive. That doesn't go. And there he is once again. Sidhu on the backside, getting another offensive rebound. And it's another lead change. Keeve drives and dishes off to Sufi, but they call the foul as Keeve draws the foul. And the ball will be taken out along the baseline. Now, the Hawks, Cosumnes River started out playing a zone defense, and it wasn't very effective. But since they've shifted to a man-to-man, the Bear Cubs have struggled a little bit offensively. You beat that by setting good screens, working the motion offense, and taking advantage. Drive and kick. Sufi pounding the basketball. 3 on the shot clock. Yane with a 3. Our 5th lead change of the second half. Drive and kick. And that 3 goes. Jalen Valverde. Chavez leads his defender in the wake, but can't get that one to go. And the Hawks will push. Nice pass underneath the basket. But the layup doesn't go, and Sufi gobbles up the rebound. Keeve looks to attack, pulls up the basketball. Nice move by Graves on the low block. He's so good down low. Not only is he strong physically, strong mentally, meaning he's got confidence and he takes his time and scores the basket. The Bear Cubs defense collapses, and Valverde takes advantage with another 3. And timeout. Coach McMillan.
This game is being streamed live in HD on NorCalSports.com.
How do you find out about our games? It doesn't cost anything. Subscribe to us on our youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Subscribe and get alerts when we have games. We've got a crew down in Coalinga for the West Hills Fresno City College game tomorrow. We will have another crew in Alameda for St. Joseph's hosting St. Patrick, St. Vincent, which is always a great matchup. On Tuesday, we'll be at Monte Vista as the Mustangs close out their regular season and look to drive to the playoffs as they host their rivals, San Ramon Valley. On Wednesday, we'll be in Stockton for Lincoln of Stockton as they host St. Mary's. That game's going to be a sellout, crazy game. And then on Saturday, we'll be at El Cerrito High School for the TCAL Rock Division Boys and Girls Championship. So follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or once again, subscribe to our youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV channel. Valverde has 16 points for the Hawks. See what the Bear Cubs do after the timeout. Chavez on the low block. Turnaround jumper from 10 is good. And we're tied up. Drive to the basket. Weight room. Who wins that? Held basketball. Possession goes to Santa Rosa. Why do we yell weight room? Because the guy who spends the most time in the weight room usually pulls that ball away. So that's why we always go weight room. You win the weight room. We've got a fantastic facility here at Cosumnes River. Great gym. Great campus. In Sacramento. Damn near on the Elk Grove border. Touchdown pass to Kiev. To Sufi. Pretty basketball. Our 9th lead change of the second half. What the Bear Cubs really need to do a better job of is blocking out on the weak side. Too many times today when they've helped, no one has picked up and blocked out on the backside. Valverde with another basket. He's got 18. Jenkins will check in for Santa Rosa on the next dead ball. Chavez mismatch there, up and under move. And it fouled, and it counts. Supposed to say it goes, and he's fouled. I'm sorry. Graves will take a break, and Jenkins check in. And Skylar Chavez with another basket, averaging over 19 a game and shooting over 50%. That's amazing. Misses the free throw, which the Bear Cubs shot so well against Modesto. I get the ball in Valverde's hands. He's smoking hot. Drive and kick by Valverde. There is backside again. Sidhu. Backside of the play. No one's blocking up. Sidhu has found a little niche here. Strong move to the basket. The defense collapses, but Jenkins goes up strong. Had 4 off the bench in the first half, and he'll get a couple of free throws. But so many times, Sea-Doo on the backside, number 3, has just got that weak side rebound and got a putback. Bear Cubs miss another free throw. They lead by 1. Near steal by Yane. And we know that so well. They've had a lot of close games on the road. And they haven't lost in 2018. Shot clock down to 5. Good defense by the Bear Cubs. Too many chances at the basket. Somehow the sea of hands. Yane comes up with it, and Keeve misses the layup. And it's somehow Bear Cub basketball. Bear Cubs led by 10, and then a 10-0 run tied it up by the Hawks in the first half. And since it's been lead change after lead change, drive and kick out to Sufi, back to Keeve, wide open look, doesn't go, heartbreak. Now that one I thought was going in, just the sense of the offense, and he was wide open. Steal by Jenkins, and he'll push and go to the basket, and he's fouled again. They needed some defense, and he's provided it.
Third foul call, number 10.
Now that is the 6th team foul for Cosumnes River. That means the next foul, the Bear Cubs will be in the bonus. And one thing, they've done a number of things well. You win in 20 basketball games, and you've won 16 in a row. You do a lot of good things, but the Bear Cubs have made free throws late. Key with the basketball off the foul. Chavez goes to the basket. He was going to go for the old slam dunk there. Saw the look in his eyes, but goes strong to the hoop, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Looking for points 14 and 15, but the Bear Cubs have found the line. Now they're going to be in the bonus the rest of the game. Making those free throws, though, is another thing, but Chavez makes the first. Had 25 points, 6 rebounds against the Pirates, Modesto College, on Tuesday. O'Heary checks in for Nathan Wilson, who I think took one under the chin on that last possession. Looking to taking a look at by the training staff. And the Bear Cubs are up 3. Jenkins on Valverde. And he loses the basketball. Sea-Doo and Yane passes over to Keeve, and that doesn't draw iron. It draws an air ball. And that one hits the 4th row of the stands, and it's a turnover. Cosumnes River College. Little isolation for Chavez, goes right to the basket. You can't take one of the top leading scorers in the conference and just let him go right to the basket. A lot of guys reaching, but nobody stepping in front 5-point lead by the Bear Cubs. And this is where, if you want to be the conference champion and you've got destination on your mind, you got to go out and push right here. Go out and build on this lead. But Roberson says, and makes that 3. And a little 7-0 run by Santa Rosa is quickly ended. Santa Rosa Junior College basketball on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Jolly Washer Express, Tri-Mic Mechanical, Lombardi's Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, Osceola's 5th Street Grill, Lagunitas Brewing Company, Vice Properties, Wild California, Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa, the Omelet Express, and Mike Kiefer and family for their generous donation. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. Get your car washed for $8 in less than 6 minutes. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. If you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express is the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Pine Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa Junior College basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Scoring, Chavez has 19, Sufi has 11 for the Bear Cubs, Valverde 18, and Roberson 13 for the Hawks. Bear Cub basketball. We got a couple of coaches up here filming. Never mind. Chavez with the basketball. Run a little isolation for him. Little 17-footer. Dead eye. He's got 21. Got to guard Valverde. And Roberson puts up some points as well. Bear Cubs put a little defense here on this possession. Good help by the Bear Cubs. Nice block shot by Sufi. And Keeve comes up with a loose basketball. Slips sliding away. Jenkins with a layup. Big possession for the Bear Cubs. Valverde all alone. He has 21. That's a mismatch. I mean, how many times can you come down 3 straight times on isolation? No one there to help. Don't cut off his dominant hand. And you're a player like Chavez. You're just like me at a buffet. Just keep eating, big fella. Nice defense. Loose ball on the ground. Valverde all alone once again. Doesn't go. Chavez with a rebound. He's doing everything but driving the bus tonight. Jenkins to Yane. And just too far underneath the basket. Valverde drives. Doesn't go. Yane getting a second chance here. Spin cycle. He trips on the floor. Little perspiration sensation. And that 3 goes to Rajay Austin. It was a 7-point game. And Santa Rosa had the basketball and a fumbling and tumbling away, and it's quickly cut to a 3-point lead.
For the victor, anytime after the game to watch the replay. NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home of junior college limits in Northern California.
3-point basketball game here. We've had 10 lead changes in the second half. And there's Eunice was just out of position, just too far underneath the basket. He got blocked by the backboard. And then here's the isolation with Chavez. And no one, a lot of guys reach it, but no one wants to stand there, put a foot in the ground, and draw a charge. Sophomore day here in Cosumnes River College, and nothing they'd like better than to break this 16-game winning streak of the Bear Cubs. And we've got a little less than 8 minutes left here. And off the timeout, Chavez will inbound to Graves. 10 lead changes and 4 ties. Chavez with 23, Sufi with 11, Valverde with 21, and Roberson with 13. Sufi, left-hand layup doesn't go. Chavez puts it back. He has 25. That was like a good restaurant. Location, location, location. Chavez was in the right place at the right time. Nearly a travel. Valverde, little shake and bake. Takes an extra step, not called. Hits a shot off the side of the backboard. And another offensive rebound by the Hawks. And then the Hawks just turn it over. The Bear Cubs just haven't done a good job on the defensive glass. Time and time again, the Hawks have got the offensive rebound, in particular on the weak side. And the theme for the Bear Cubs, since they don't really have a true center, everybody is a rebounder. Chavez, 17-footer. Get him the basketball, I think was the message in the timeout. He now has 27. And this might be a first if the Bear Cubs hold on. Give you back-to-back Fit Pro Go player of the game. You'll have to stay tuned and find out. Valverde along the baseline. That reverse layup is good, and I believe Keeve is whistled for the foul. Valverde now chance at 24. Rebounding, Cosumnes River, 32 rebounds to the Bear Cubs, now 26. And too many of those offensive rebounds that have led immediately to putbacks. When your guy's on fire, give him the ball. When your guy's on fire, give him the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Jenkins, 8 points for him. Done a nice job today off the bench. 7-point lead for the Bear Cubs. Roberson misses that three, and Sufi with the rebound. This is a huge possession. You'd like to go up 9 or 10. Heartbreak, but Sufi tries to tip that one, doesn't go. Valverde with the rebound. And the Hawks on the attack. Nice block shot. Sufi was down here, almost had the offensive rebound, sprinted down the other end of the court with the block shot with the help. So valuable. And you'll see that. You can't measure that in a statistic, but he just plays hard. Relentless. Ten on the shot clock. I would expect Valverde to put one up here. Or get an assist. That's a tough three. Another offensive rebound by the Hawks, but Wild shot doesn't go. 3-on-1 attempt. Jenkins to Keeve to Chavez, and the Bear Cubs run some clock. Not a bad decision. Rather err on the side of caution. Driving kick by Keeve. Graves for 3. Doesn't go. And a rebound by Sidhu. And his layup is missed. And the ball goes to Santa Rosa somehow. I thought that one hit off Bo Keeve's hands. But hey, Santa Rosa is 6 of 16 from three-point range, and the Hawks are 9 of 23. Timeout, Santa Rosa. So Santa Rosa's next game will be Tuesday at Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College. That game will be at 5:30. And then their regular season finale is on the 15th, Thursday, against American River. Our next NorCal Sports TV Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball game will be either February 23rd or February 24th. So that is huge. And how do you find out about all of our games? You follow us on social media. Subscribe to our youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV channel. Get alerts, or follow us on social media. Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at NorCal Sports TV. Tomorrow we'll be in Kalinga for the West Hills Fresno City College matchup. We'll have another crew. I'll be over there at Alameda at St. Joe's, where Jason Kidd graduated, went to high school, taking on and hosting St. Patrick, St. Vincent. Tuesday we'll be at Monte Vista for San Ramon, Monte Vista. Wednesday we'll be at Stockton. Lincoln of Stockton host St. Mary's. Always a great rivalry. Off the timeout, Graves with the basketball. And we've got a foul on the floor and one-on-one situation for Santa Rosa. Free throws, Santa Rosa is 7 of 10. Offensive rebounds. Santa Rosa has 2. Cosumnes River College has 11. Now, traditionally, Santa Rosa, neither one of these teams are strong offensive rebounding teams, but they're taking advantage. And Graves irons that free throw. And great chance for the Hawks. Roberson with the basketball. Austin drives and loses control, and Graves, who had a little bit to do with him losing control with the basketball. He'll drive, doesn't see the numbers, and quickly the Bear Cubs set the offense. Sufi for 3. That's a 10-point ball game for the Bear Cubs. Showed a lot of patience that particular possession, and were awarded. Good defense by the Bear Cubs. Valverde with the basketball. They're running a couple of guys at him. Chavez fouls. And Ori couldn't finish he drew the foul but couldn't get the ball to fall. Would have been a great opportunity, but it'll be a couple of free throws nevertheless for the Hawks. Once again, like to thank the athletic administration of Cosumnes River College and Coach Jonathan James and Coach Matt Bradley helping us out and helping us prepare for this game. Jolly Washer Express is the only true express car wash in Santa Rosa. They'll wash your car for $8 in less than 6 minutes. They'll never have an attendant try to sell you extra services at the pay station. If you want a clean car fast and free vacuums, come visit us today. If you want the best deal in town, ask us about our unlimited wash club. Jolly Washer Express at the 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road, or visit us online at jollywasherexpress.com. Jolly Washer Express will be donating $1 for each car wash through the Santa Rosa JC basketball season to the North Bay Fire Relief Fund. Just under 3 minutes left here. Valverde has 23, Roberson 13, and Austin 10 for the Hawks. Chavez with 27, Sufi with 14, and Jenkins with 9. And Sufi has just done so many other things besides scoring, rebounding, defense, hustle. Just appreciate the way that guy has played all season long. The Bear Cubs are going to get an open shot. That's their goal. And they also want to work clock. And there's a fine line between that. You want to keep playing. You don't want to be stagnant. Not the worst turnover in the world. They worked 25 seconds off the clock. They threw the ball out of bounds. It's a dead ball turnover, not a live ball turnover. Yeah, it's half full. Roberson. He now has 16. But you don't want too many empty possessions. Nice drive by Graves, but can't get it to fall. Worried with the rebound. Hawks looking to get a good shot, not necessarily a three, but want to get a good shot, want to score, and get a stop. Nice defense by Chavez. Didn't leave his feet, wasn't overly aggressive. And it's going to be fouls the rest of the way. And a foul on Graves, and he'll be in the one-on-one.
Foul number 3 on Garcia.
Got to make the free throws. Thanks, Captain Obvious Announcer. Crowd trying to get into Graves' head. He'll have none of that. Graves makes them both. We had 10 lead changes and 4 ties here in the second half, but the Bear Cubs took control with around the 9-minute mark, and they just have had fairly good possessions since that point. Chavez from 16, 1A. We got to delay a game. And the Hawks close it to 8. And a steal. And a foul. And it'll be on the shot. It'll be a couple of free throws. Chavez called for the foul, and Daraje Austin will be at the free throw line. Chavez has 29 points and 10 rebounds. And the Hawks missed the free throw. Misses both. Chavez with his 11th rebound, but then loses possession, and it's a turnover and a layup and a quick timeout. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point game. The Hawks won't go away. So we got a timeout on the floor. Once again, tomorrow we'll be in Fresno for the West Hills Fresno City College matchup. And then I will be over with another crew over at St. Joseph's of Alameda, St. Joseph's Notre Dame, where Jason Kidd played high school basketball. They'll be hosting St. Patrick, St. Vincent at 7 o'clock. Always a good game. And that'll be the last regular season game for those teams, and then they'll get into their league playoffs. Tuesday will be at Monte Vista for San Ramon High School against Monte Vista. Wednesday will be in Stockton at Lincoln of Stockton as they host St. Mary's. Our Santa Rosa's next basketball game will be Tuesday against Sierra, and then Thursday against American River. And I will have our Fit Pro Go player of the game, so stay tuned. Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever. Jenkins gets the inbound, passes it over to Yane. It's going to be a quick foul on somebody, and Roberson fouls Yane, and he'll go to the free throw line. As we mentioned, 10 lead changes and 4 ties in the second half, but eventually Santa Rosa has taken control. They've made their share of free throws, but time and time again, big baskets by Skylar Chavez, and the Bear Cubs are looking close to winning their, I said earlier they had won 15 in a row. They won 16 in a row. They're looking for their 17th straight win. They were 4-4 at one time. We were wondering, boy, it's going to be a long season for the Bear Cubs. But Coach McMillan just persevered. The guys have persevered, their coaching staff. Maurice Thompson, who's not here, a little ill, but credit him, Ryan Cook, George Alston, and Jared Ames, and along with Coach McMillan for just making things work. Keeve at the free throw line. Keeve splits the free throws, and Roberson with the basketball goes right to the basket. The Bear Cubs do a smart thing. They don't foul. And the Bear Cubs, with their 74-67 victory, will try to get our Fit Pro Go player of the game. I'm with our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Skylar Chavez. Skylar, you scored 29 points, but you did a great job on the glass today, working hard, a couple of nice defensive stops. You got to credit the Hawks. They played it. They came out and got after you guys today, but you've clinched a league title. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. We worked so hard in practice. I mean, this was our goal, first win league, and we completed that. Now it's on to state. So, I mean, we just got to keep working in practice, and it'll pay off.
And then another player that I thought really did a good job was Mr. Jenkins off the bench. Got involved, slowed down Valverde a little bit, who put up a lot of points, but talk about his effort off the bench.
Well, I mean, it's not surprising. I mean, I play with him every day in practice, and I know how good Malcolm is. And when he comes out here and performs like that, it doesn't surprise me. He's just doing what he does. So, I mean, we needed him today, and he delivered for us.
So I would imagine you met one goal, but you got a big game. You guys going to close out the regular season at home. You know what those two games mean. I know they're one game at a time, but it would be nice to play some postseason games at Hale Pavilion.
100%, yeah. These two games, I mean, they're to give us a good seed in playoffs. So we're not going to take it lightly. We're going to play these two games just like we always do, as hard as we can. And we're going to try and get 2 more wins at home, finish strong.
Skylar, great job. And get back to that locker room. I know the coaches want to give you a congrats, and heck of a job, big guy. That's Skylar Chavez, our Fit Pro Go player of the game. Well, you got to credit Cosumnes River. They battled the whole way. Gave the Bear Cubs a scare, but the Bear Cubs pull out the 74-67 victory to win their 17th game in a row. As we wait for the final stats, 29 points and 11 rebounds, and City 14 points on the defensive end. And Mr. Jenkins with 9 points off the bench for Coach McMillan. For the Hawks, Valverde with 20 rebounds, Roberson with 20 points and 11 rebounds, Austin with 12. The Bear Cubs were 7-16 from long range, and Cosumnes River was 9. From the Community and Athletic Center at Cosumnes River, beat the Hawks to win their 17th game in a row and clinch the Big 8 Conference title in back-to-back season. Our next Santa Rosa JC game on NCS TV will be the Community College State Playoffs, either on February 23rd
Hurtado and our director, Rick Stewart. I'm Babcock. And thanks for being on the show.
Well, we're sorry for the technical difficulties, but we'll close it out here once again. Skylar Chavez was our Fit Pro Go player of the game, two-time winner this week, 29 points and 11 rebounds. Sadiq Sufi with 14, and just a lot of passionate play on the defensive end. And Malcolm Jenkins off the bench with 9. For Cosumnes River College, Valverde with 23 points and 7 rebounds. Roberson with 20 points and 11 rebounds. And Austin with 12. Santa Rosa was 7 of 17 from long range, and the Hawks were 9 of 25. Free throws, Santa Rosa 12 of 15. So we're going to wrap it up here from Sacramento, from the Community and Athletic Center at Cosumnes River College at Clark Court, where Santa Rosa beat the Hawks 74-67 to win their 17th game in a row and clinched the Big 8 Conference title. Our next Santa Rosa JC game on NCS TV will be the California Community College State Playoffs, either on February 23rd or 24th. You have been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Carlos Garza, David Martinez, our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, and our director, Rick Stewart. I'm Chris Babcock here in Sacktown. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.